Today we're going to talk about a very important topic named ESD.
Yes, and if you don't want to end up with my hair,
make sure you pay attention to this technical training.
Let's start with the basics. What is ESD?
ESD stands for electrostatic discharge and can happen to anyone, anytime during installation.
When a person is electrostatically charged, the load will always search for a way out.
And when that person touches the stripped parts of the secondary wires of a luminaire or touches the LED directly, the load will discharge via the LED.
This short passing of a high load damages the LED. It could be that the LED fails immediately, but most of the time the LED only fails later.
Either way, the LED is damaged. You may not be able to see it with the naked eye, but when you use a microscope, you see the little black dots on the LED. A typical damage caused by ESD.
The easiest way to always be sure you are not damaging the LEDs is to wear ESD gloves during installation.
Yes, and the ESD gloves operate as an insulator and will not transmit your load on the stripped parts of the wires.
If you're not sure if there is a risk of ESD, you can always check the installation instruction.
And if the luminaire is at risk, you will find the ESD logo as a warning. Now, why is this topic so relevant? If you look at the number of installation-related defects, we see an increasing trend.
This increase in defects can be explained by the shift to the new COB technology.
Yes, compared to the old ones, the new COB LED technology is a lot smaller. This makes the LED more efficient, but also more sensitive. So they are more easily damaged by unwanted load passing through. How can you damage our LEDs with ESD?
There are 3 situations where you should be extra careful.
The first one, when handling DE luminaires.
The secondary wires of a DE luminaire still need to be connected to either a driver or to another luminaire.
We foresee wagos on the secondary wires, so you're unable to touch the wires with your bare hands.
But be aware when taking off the wagos, never touch the secondary wires.
The second situation, when changing the driver of a DI luminaire.
DI luminaires are already connected to a driver, so handling the secondary wires is not needed.
But when you want to change the driver, the wires need to be taken out of the driver. So again, there is a risk of touching the secondary wires. And the last situation to look out for is when shortening the cable of suspended luminaires.
By cutting off the suspension cable and restripping it, chances are that you will touch the secondary wire with your bare hands.
So the main message in all those situations is never touch the stripped parts of secondary wires or the LED directly and avoid damage by
ESD. We at Modular have also taken a lot of precautions to avoid ESD at all times.
In our production site and in the site of our suppliers, we have foreseen insulated flooring and special clothing. Where it's not possible to install insulated flooring, all our production workers are all equipped with the ESD bracelets.
That way, they are discharged at all times via that bracelet, and it's impossible to transmit load to our luminaires.
By taking all these measures, we can reduce damage of LEDs during production and packaging to 0.
Our luminaires are always 100% tested before shipping out, so we can always guarantee the best quality.
Damage during installation is in the hands of our installers, so we ask you to stay alert and inform your installers about ESD and how to avoid it.
So together we can guarantee the full lifetime of our luminaires and reduce failure caused by ESD.
That's it, folks. We hope you learned something about ESD.
And keep in mind while installing the fixtures that you protect us against ESD so we can guarantee the lifetime.
Thanks
for watching!